Hello and welcome. Today we're going to make two very small English words very easy. We're talking about to and for. I know, they can be tricky, but don't you worry. By the end of our time together, you're going to feel so much more confident using them.
So, have you ever asked yourself this exact question? It can be so confusing, but you are in the perfect place. In the next few minutes, we're going to break it all down nice and slow so you'll know exactly which word to choose.
Here's our little journey for today. We have 6 simple steps. First, we'll look at why this is such a puzzle. Then, I'm going to share a little secret with you. After that, we'll learn 3 super simple patterns, and at the end, I'll give you the best way to really, truly learn this forever. Okay, first things first. If you have ever felt confused or maybe a little stressed about using to and for, please know you are not alone. So many people feel this way. But our goal today is to take all that confusion and just make it disappear.
Are you ready for the big secret? The secret is, stop looking for one single perfect rule. Really, it doesn't exist. There's a much better way to learn, and it starts with understanding what these little words are actually doing. And for that, we just need to know one simple idea, a preposition.
I want you to imagine a preposition is just like a bridge, a little word bridge. On one side, you have a noun, a person, a place, or a thing. On the other side is the rest of your sentence. That little preposition connects them so everything makes perfect sense.
And look, it's not just me saying this. Even English teachers will tell you there is no 100% perfect rule for to and for, so you can relax. You can take a deep breath and stop searching for a rule that isn't there. We're going to do something much easier.
So if we forget the rules, what we do? We learn simple patterns. We're going to look at 3 very common situations, and for each situation, there is one easy pattern to remember. Let's start with our first one. Okay, our first pattern is all about explaining the reason why you do something. And the little trick here, the key, is to look at the word that comes right after to or for. Is it an action or is it a thing? Okay, look at how simple this is. When your reason is an action, a verb, you use to. I stopped to buy coffee. Buy is the action. It's what you do, so you use to. But when your reason is a thing, a noun, you use for. I stopped for coffee. Coffee is the thing. Easy, right? To plus action, for plus thing.
Let's look at a few more just to make it super clear. I'm traveling to speak. See, speak is the action. I'm traveling for a conference. Conference is the thing. It's the same pattern every time. You're studying to pass. That's the action. You're studying for the test. That's the thing.
All right, you are doing great. Let's move to our second pattern. This one is all about who gets something, who receives it. We use to and for to show where something is going or who is getting the benefit.
So think of to like an arrow. It shows direction. It shows a transfer. I gave the present to her. The present moved from me directly to her. But for is about who gets the benefit or when you do something to help someone. When I say I bought a present for her, it means she is the one who will enjoy it. It's for her benefit.
And this helps make it even clearer. Think about these action words: give, send, sell, mail. They all show something moving from one place to another. It just makes sense that they use to, doesn't it? It's like an arrow pointing to the person who receives it.
And here we are at our third and final pattern. This one is all about our feelings and our opinions. And guess what? This is where we will finally get the answer to that big question from the beginning.
Okay, this is the big difference. When you say to me, you're talking about your opinion. It's about what you think or what you feel in your heart. But when you say for me, you're talking about the effect something has on you, the benefit it gives you. It looks good to me. That's just my opinion. But exercise is good for me. That's about the benefit to my health.
So let's solve our puzzle. When you say, this job is important for me, what you mean is it will help you. It will benefit your career or help you make money. But if you say, your friendship is important to me, that's totally different. That's about your feelings. It has emotional value. It comes from the heart.
So we have learned 3 really useful patterns, and that is fantastic. But to make this all feel natural and automatic, we need one more little step. It's not just about memorizing. It's about making these patterns a part of you. Here it is. This might be the biggest secret of all for learning English. The best learners don't just learn single words. They learn chunks of language, small phrases that always go together. So instead of thinking about the rule for to, you just remember the whole phrase.
And you can do this starting right now. Here is a very simple plan. First, just start to notice these phrases when you're reading or listening. When you hear one, write the whole phrase down in a special notebook. Then, just try to use one new phrase every day. That's it.
Here are a few to help you start your collection. You can write these down in your notebook today. Try to remember them as one complete idea. Not study, then for, then a test. Just remember the whole chunk. Study for a test.
Thank you so much for learning with me. So now, the next time you listen to some English, a song, a movie, anything, keep your ears open. What new phrase with to or for are you going to hear? You can do this. Happy learning.
Hello, it's Rod's friend here, Gino from Real Everyday English. Sorry for interrupting your video. I just want to make a quick recommendation that you subscribe to Rodrigo's channel. He's an amazing guy. He's so humble. He's so dedicated. And he creates absolutely fantastic content. See you people soon. Bye-bye. God bless.